Hello guys, Savigik here for a quick update. Last month in February, I had the honor to attend Wild West Hacking Fest as a speaker, and I presented this talk. This is the official website of the conference, and this is my talk abstract. And I wanted to talk about the experience of speaking at a public conference. For all I can tell, from my limited point of view, I'm not a professional speaker. I'm too busy testing, but nonetheless, it's very important, my opinion. First of all, it's a very important opportunity to gain visibility for yourself, but also for promoting your company. And that's something that your company will appreciate. In fact, I was expense both for travel and for hotel, so it was a nice trip. Also took advantage of that to have a look around Denver. I had never been there, so I had the opportunity to look around and visit some nice places, especially the Rocky Mountains. Warmly recommend. Anyway, it was very nerve-wracking for me because my talk was after Jason Haddock's talk, as you can see. Because he was in the track 3 where I was as well. And so I attended this talk first, and the room was packed. Luckily or unluckily, though, when his talk ended, a bunch of people left. Nonetheless, there were 20 or 30 people attending my talk. It was pretty hard for me to stay focused, even because I couldn't read my notes. For some reason, the presenter view didn't work. I don't know what's wrong with the monitor they gave me. Additionally, after the fact, I watched the recording that the conference published on their platform, and the first 10 minutes of my talk weren't recorded. I don't know why. So it's abruptly cut short to 14 minutes. That's one reason why I had some negative feedback from some guys. And I understand why. What I don't understand is what their criticisms were about, and my methodology wasn't clear. The title says everything. My talk was about the importance of digging deeper and not stopping at what automated scanners give you back, delving more with enumeration and manual testing to discover vulnerabilities that can be missed. And that's what I do all the time. That's what makes me successful as a consultant. And that's one of the reasons why, so far, thanking God, I'm still keeping my job. My talk was basically about the importance of a hacker mindset because I have a feeling that in most cases, especially new pen testers, they start having a look around at what's on the perimeter they start looking at login pages or splash pages and stop there, not thinking that they can do more than that. But if they would bother delving deeper, they would discover much more than that. That's my message. But anyway, I'm going to upload the video as soon as it will be made available on YouTube. They told me they were supposed to publish the videos of the talks on YouTube later. I don't know when. Anyway, some important points to keep in mind are essentially two, in my opinion. First of all, being nervous is normal. Even the greatest actors have a stage fear when they act, especially in theater settings. So why shouldn't you? Nonetheless, you gotta be able to deliver and get hold of that, handle it. And I think I did it pretty well. Second of all, you're always gonna find somebody who doesn't like something about your talk. Maybe the way you talk, your accent, in my case, your delivery, whatever. And it's okay. I mean, I respect that. You can even say I suck. I don't get offended by that. Nonetheless, that doesn't mean that you gotta be discouraged or anyway affected by these criticisms necessarily. At the end of the day, you delivered the talk at a major conference. They did not. And that's a fact. Additionally, I can't stress enough the importance of doing something like that to promote your personal brand. My company loved that. There were nobody from Optiv at this conference but me. I created an opportunity for Optiv when there was nothing. And that's something they keep in mind, when decisions are going to be made, hopefully. So you want to do that for yourself. Overall, it was a very interesting experience. The negative feedback kind of upset me initially. Then I decided it wasn't worth being upset. It's normal. Haters are gonna hate. Not anybody can appreciate you. You're gonna always find somebody who doesn't like you or something about you that you don't even know or think about. It's normal. On the other hand, I'm an antisocial who hates most people, so it's fair enough. I hope I didn't bore you too much with these considerations, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.